Ladies and gentlemen, it's the words we've all been waiting for. Game day. Welcome to this Orange Crush check-in. I'm Grayson Mann alongside David Hood. David, we made it to Atlanta. No traffic. How are we feeling today?
You know what? I feel pretty good. I was outside talking to some people and ran into TJ Moore's grandparents. They were talking about the advice that they give him. And I was telling them, I said, man, TJ seems like a great kid. He keeps his head down. He works hard. And they said that comes from, a work ethic that's been passed down through the generations. But as I was talking to them and kind of getting a gauge of their excitement, made me even more excited. And then I walk in, and of course Clemson equipment, they're going through their comms checks with the green sticker helmets. And I go, man, we're just a few hours from kickoff. How much fun is this?
The clock is ticking. I don't know if you can see it on your screen, but we got about 48 minutes before players take the field. David, we got our first depth chart from Clemson. Might be a little bit sooner rather than probably what we would have wanted, get a little thing out, but Brian Wesco listed as a co-starter with Antonio Williams, and Adam Randall and Cole Turner on the other side listed as co-starter as well. I think we're going to see a lot of receivers today. It might be that 6, maybe 7 that Sweeney mentioned.
Yeah, we knew Bryant Wesco was going to play a lot. We're probably going to see TJ Moore get in there some. Cole Turner, it's kind of my understanding he had been dinged up a little bit in camp. They were taking it easy with him. We'll see how much he is able to come out and contribute. But Bryant Wesco, they've been moving him around the field. So you may see him and Antonio on the field at the same time. You may see him in the slot. You may see him out at the X. You may see him at the Y. Who knows where we'll see him. But I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of him.
And I think defensively, what we're looking for, there's just going to be so many factors today. We saw a social media post from Clemson football with Jaden Lucas's jersey being set up for him. It looks like he might be playing today. We're unsure about Shelton Lewis's status. Sweeney said we're all day-to-day. And right now, with running on very little sleep, I feel day-to-day as well. But if we have just a slight bit more information and Clemson has a little bit more help on the secondary, I think that makes a difference, especially when Georgia's not going to be able to lean on the run game as much. Trevor Etienne isn't playing today.
Yeah, Trevor Etienne ran into a little trouble with the law. We had kind of been hearing that the Georgia administration was going to force Kirby's hand a little bit and suspend him, make him sit for one game. So now they're down to their third string guy. They've got a couple of guys out. We'll see how much that affects things. Of course, they've still got Heisman Trophy candidate, quarterback who can make every throw across the field. He's still got a bunch of guys that can go make some plays. So it's not like they're hurting for guys. We'll see. Clemson's secondary will be tested today. Avion Terrell on one side. If Jaden Lucas is able to go, I expect him to start on the other side. Here's the name to watch, Ashton Hampton.
We've been writing about him plenty this summer, and all the players and coaches alike have raved about this kid and what he can do. But your reward for all that hard work is you get to go up against Georgia and Dominic Lovett. So that's probably not the reward you're looking for if you're Ashton Hampton. But for the Tigers, and we wrap this little check-in up, David, do you have any final thoughts before we get to the game? It feels we're close.
It does feel like we're close. And for Clemson, it's funny. A lot of people are saying, hey, just keep it competitive. Just keep it close. A loss doesn't matter. But you talk to the people in this program, they're not here for moral victories. We're here to win this football game. That's the mindset you have to have. That's the attitude you have to have. If you came down, you might as well win it.
We might as well win the day with our TigerNet coverage. You can get the #1 coverage for Clemson athletics here today throughout the day in Atlanta. We can't wait to provide it to you. Stay tuned to Clemson TigerNet, and stay tuned for another podcast after the conclusion of this game and press conferences. Thank you guys, and take care.